This is Melissa Thomas with Florida National News. As you can see, we are here right at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, as we prep for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers season home opener. It is just after 11 a.m. out here, and as you can see, the place is already crowded, filled with fans. There's a pre-game live performance going on out here. These guys are performing AC/DC for the fans to get them psyched up for the game. So stay tuned right here at Florida National News for full coverage of the game, as well as a post-game press conference with head coach Dirk Koetter and some of the players. This is Melissa Thomas with Florida National News.
Fantastic. 20 yards rushing, 4 turnovers in the first half. You're going to win a lot of games if you could do that every week. They just took advantage of their opportunities in the first half. You know, we took advantage. You know, we didn't. It wasn't perfect, but we didn't turn it over, and we scored. You know, we scored when we should have.
Talk about Mike Evans' touchdown pass, the completion of that pass. What was going through your mind when you saw that?
Well, as soon as I saw one-on-one coverage, I figured that's where Jameis was going to go with the ball, and that's something we work on a lot. And Mike and Jameis have put a lot of time into that red zone fade ball. We don't get single coverage on Mike very often, so when we do, we're happy to see it. Well, we didn't close it out very good. You know, we just didn't close it out very good. You'd like your offense to make some first downs there in the fourth quarter and not put the defense on the field. It would have been great to get a shutout. We had another drive going down there in the second half where we turned it over on offense. I mean, you know, you can't let up. I mean, you got to stay on it, and we had a chance to do that, and we didn't quite do it. Now again, don't get me wrong. I'd rather be where we're at than the other way, but we got plenty of work to do.
It was great. Complimentary football at its finest. You know, defense played phenomenal. Offense had great drives. You know, eliminated 3-and-outs, eliminated turnovers, and played a great football game. We had kind of a chip on our shoulder because we took on the responsibility, you know, of the devastation that we had in the state. You know, so we wanted to be a pick-me-up for our fans, for definitely the cities around the Tampa Bay area, and it was fun out there. The crowd was electric, and we tried our best. Absolutely, you know, that's something that I just love to do. Just out of the kindness of my heart, I want to give back. I want to serve the community as much as I can, just like I want to serve my teammates every single day. And that's what we did as a team to help us get this victory. You know, we served each other, we fought hard, and that was a great game. You know, we have to take those shots. Obviously, we want to connect on those. But at the end of the day, that's the great thing about football. After every great game, you always got to go back to the film room and find something that you can get better at. And definitely those 2 balls, 3 especially. 4, 3 to Deshaun. We got to get better at that, man. Got to. Defense wins championships. When you got a dominant defense, it opens up every single thing. You know, when you got a defense that's literally stopping the offense and the offense feels like they have nowhere to go, that's inspiring to the offense because we know we have to score points because our defense is out there playing their tails off. We wanted that 2-minute opportunity. We got a chance to run a play that we never ran in a real game before, with Mike Evans catching that ball and getting out of bounds. You know, so it was good to be able to work that, and we saw how it did. I think that's the happiest I ever seen Coach Koetter doing that 2-minute drive on that final play than I have since I've been.
The Bucs decimated the Bears today, 29-7. The offense and defense worked together very strongly for this game. They came out very aggressively. And as we heard from quarterback Jameis Winston in the post-game press conference, they came out with a chip on their shoulder, ready to kind of give the fans a sort of pick-me-up after the events of Hurricane Irma. So they came out with a lot of energy, a lot of aggression against the Chicago Bears and took advantage of a lot of openings that they saw, particularly in the first half of the game, where most of the points were scored. They scored 26 by the end of the half. The end of the game, though, they kind of slipped up a little bit, so the Chicago Bears were able to sneak in that last touchdown within the last 2 minutes of the game. But right now, the Bucs are going to regroup. Head coach Dirk Koetter mentioned that they'll be looking at the tape as soon as tomorrow to find out what they need to do next. The next game, especially here at home, is against the New York Giants, which is October 1st at 4:05 p.m. So stay tuned right here at Florida National News for more updates on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And if you like this video, please be sure to share, like, and subscribe to our channels.